Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're playing as a new hero, Countess. This is going to be my first look video on the actual character, so it's been pretty bloody amazing when we go through her abilities, her scaling, and everything about the character itself as a first look, and pretty much give my impressions on it, which is going to be bloody amazing, but we're going to get into that very soon within this video. Let's just buy these items first and let's go. I bought a half ski. Oh my god, what a stuff up, but it doesn't matter. It's a bot game, solo versus AI, it doesn't matter. But mates, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button to keep up to date with all the greatest and latest Paragon gaming content and Paragon gaming news, and always expect it here first. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So we're playing in the mid lane as Countess. She's somewhat a burst caster and assassin, that is her role, and she works out really well. Her damage is amazing when it comes to every stage of the game. You just have to play really safe in the early game until you reach mid game when you get your ultimate. We're going to put a point into her Dark Tide ability, and that is a great ability to be able to farm from a distance. And that is why I put a point into that straight away. And it does, at this current moment, it does 80 physical damage with that wave. I'm doing a 1v2 lane right now. I'm against a Blue Sparrow and also a Howitzer. Both bots, obviously. And if, say, if I was losing the lane dramatically, I can just activate my pots and get some of my health back and all that if I'm taking aggression. Then I can use my Dark Tide ability to get that CS that's about to get last hitted. Like, it's the easiest way. I'm not trying to force the wave in now because I'm trying to freeze it. I'm versing two people. If I go too deep, if they do any type of aggression, even if it's bots, you can still get destroyed, which isn't that great, obviously. So we can use Dark Tide now, clear two minions at once, and do some damage around the other minions because it's a AoE ability that goes in front of you. I'm going to put another point into her Blade Siphon ability, which is also another AoE damage ability that does 50 physical damage at this current moment, but with the passive it restores 1% of max health every time you kill an enemy unit with it, but you can also gain times 10 if you kill an enemy hero with it. So that is pretty cool of a passive. So right now, we might die. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. That was really close, I'm gonna be honest. Thank God for the pots. If the pot wasn't activated, we would have died. Right now, we're trying to sustain. What you're trying to do is get 6 unspent points, then recall. If that's possible. If not, then 3 unspent points, then recall. There's no point risking your early game death. Because if you do, it's not going to work out too well for you. Especially when you're playing this hero. Because you get set back too much. And also, the bots got more aggressive, if you didn't notice. It's one of the updates that happened within the solo vs AI game mode, that the bots go really aggressive. We're going to put a point into Shadow Slip. This is one of the abilities that makes the kit and the synergy between all the abilities so bloody great. I'm going to explain it right now. So when you activate Shadow Slip, you can only activate it on an enemy. So you'll be able to blink towards the enemy doing 25 physical damage. But also you're able to re-trigger that ability to go back to your original position. Just by itself, that's an interesting mechanic. And you can be able to do so many plays with that. I've made so many videos talking about that. But we're not going to talk too much about that right now because I want to show it if I can. But right now we're not going to do so. Also another part of the actual Shadow Slip ability is it applies a slow on the target that you blink towards or use the ability on. And the slow right now is minus 80 movement speed. That is the flat amount that comes out of it for 1.5 seconds. Which is pretty good. I'm going to say that. Okay. We need to be careful. Because I want to dive this. But I'm going to get level 5 first. Like, I have the opportunity right now, due to the fact that it was a 1v2 lane at the very start, I gain more XP than her. So I can play safe and then just abuse the hell out of it. Because when she hits level 4, I'm most likely level 5. So that is great for us. Right now, I'm going to wait for the minions to take a little bit of aggression from the tower. Use Blade Siphon. Followed up by that. Then Dark Tide. Get some of the CS. There we go. We can't last hit that because Mirror Ultimate. Oh my god. Yes, I'll take that. What are we doing now is just doing base attacks against her. She has no way of getting out, so we're going to use Blade Siphon to get health back. And that is it. I think my frame range dropped when I use Blade Siphon, but doesn't matter. It's all cool. So I gain more health out of that because obviously I killed a hero. And it gives me time 10 of the percentage, which is 10% of my max health back. And you'll love that. Right now we're having an easy game. We have 6 unspent points and we just got our ultimate. So we want to back. Oh my god, this recall. That's pretty sick. Okay, it's like the same recall they showed in the trailer towards the very end. When they mentioned that that character's free and it's coming out this certain date. It's the exact same recall, but it's pretty cool. Not as cool as Quang's recalls though. Because he has 2 different recalls and they look bloody amazing. So I'm going to go for an early game item. I'm going to get this item right here. I'm going to go with the Avenger Strike. That means we can do some more damage and we get some health stats out of that as well. And now we're level 5. We've got an ultimate. And this is a bloody amazing ultimate. It's called Feast. Leap to a targeted enemy hero, dealing nearly 400 physical damage with 1 point into the ability, and stun that hero for 0.75 seconds. The stun, I don't think it scales, but we're going to check once we hit that certain level. We can see if it scales or not. But right now, that ability is amazing. It's like a Chimera ult in the early game. But then the thing is, with Chimera's ult, it gets kind of weak towards late game stages. But with Countess' ult, it does not get weak. It's because of her kit and just so much abilities to use to your advantage to win the game. And it's like my type of hero. I love this hero. I've been making builds on this hero. I've been testing it. And I think I found a good build, most likely. Because I somewhat carried a game really well with this character. While versing a Murdoch that was like 11-2. So that was pretty interesting. I love her ability to pretty much isolate targets. That is so good. Even in a team fight, she's able to pretty much go in, kill something, and get out. That's the best thing about Countess. That's why I love her. She reminds me of Zeratul and LeBlanc, like I've mentioned before in my other videos. Now we need to play safe since they've got the Fae here, and they're level 4 still. Can we go? Can we go? There we go, got close enough. We're going to use the abilities. We're going to pretty much keep using our base attacks. Then followed up by our ultimate. Bang, easy kill. Now we're getting out. Dodge that slam. There we go. Easy, boys. Now we're going to wait for Blade Siphon to come up. Get some health back. Grux did charge. Grux did use his ultimate, but he's going to back off. Faye's still trying to land some shots at me. We're going to activate our pots. Now, see what I could recall right now, but most likely I won't have enough points to use in actual shop. So what we're going to try to do is kill some minions and get some unspent points. Dodge that. And now we're going to get out. Since if we fight them, we maybe could get a kill out of that, but I don't want to risk it. You'd rather play it safe than be sorry. There's only 2 minions pushing, so it doesn't really matter. That's going to get instantly cleared by the tower. And it's not like other games when the towers have tower shots and they run out, so it's all good. So we're going to put a couple points into this actual item right here. And someone asked me if I like Countess, and that's 100% yes. So if you're watching this video, that's your answer. I'll most likely answer you very soon, but just try and focus right now. So let's check the abilities and see the scaling for each ability. So with Shadow Sleep, you can put a second point into it, which will give you around 20 extra physical damage, followed up by increased movement speed slow on that target. The actual time for it does not increase, it's just the stat of the flat amount of movement speed that they do lose. So that's kind of interesting. Followed up by Dark Tide, which pretty much gives you 50 physical damage out of that ability, and also reduces the cooldown of that ability by 1 second. And that is a pretty good ability. I'm going to try to kill this actual Howitzer, because why not? He has no ultimate, he's out of mana, so we're able to pretty much sound him, and now he's dead. There's no way out of this. There we go, boys. Easy, see? That one-hit combo, it's amazing. Highest DPS guaranteed with this character. You can use Blade Siphon there, get some health back, if we ever lost some, but it's alright. The thing is, she wastes a lot of mana. Like, if you go for the one-hit combo, expect to be out of mana. So if you have a good teammates and you have a good game and your friends are giving you the blue buff, when you're playing Countess, it's going to be a great opportunity for you to get ahead in the early game stages and mid game. So let's go back. Is that auto shop opening? Because it happened every time I get back and it's getting kind of annoying. It triggers me, but it's all cool. So the scaling for the Dark Tide is pretty good as well, because you get some crazy damage out of that, and also you're reducing the cooldown of that ability. Followed up by Blade Siphon, which gets 20 physical damage, you get another second cooldown off the ability, so it becomes 10 seconds, then you get the Blade Siphon stack, 1% of max health to 2%, then to 3%, and it keeps stacking. I think it goes up to 5%. If you kill an enemy hero, you get 50%. You get 50% of your health back. I think that's how it works. Yeah, if you put 4 points to it, or if you put 4 points, you get 40%, one of those. Wait, we're busy right now? We can't kill. Rampage, back off. What are you doing, Rampage? But it's pretty good ability. If you want to lifesteal and sustain, Blade Siphon is the way to go. If you want to push waves into the enemies and pretty much get burst damage, Dark Tide is the ability you want to use. But if you're trying to catch up to enemies and pretty much get them slowed and have some type of CC to help you team out, Shadow Slip is a good ability if you want to scale those first. So what I like to do is max out the actual Dark Tide ability because it's great, but you can also max out Blade Siphon if you want sustain, because sustain is great in the early game, so I always put like 1 point into it, and then I move on to pretty much maxing out my Dark Tide ability, then followed up by Shadow Slip. Because you are an assassin, you always want to be up close and personal, so by doing that, and they're not able to run away, and you're able to pretty much burst them within a second, that's your goal. That's what you're supposed to do as counters. So that's what I try to do whenever I put points into Dark Tide, followed up by Shadow Slip, and then Siphon the ability, the Blade Siphon ability. So that's how I max it out. So E, Q, then obviously Blade Siphon, maxed out. It works out pretty well, I'm gonna be honest. And don't think she's a boss in every state of the match, because if you go to a fight, you have to think about it, especially as this hero. Because if you use your Q ability, which can only be targeted on enemy units, you pretty much lose your engage and then you lose your disengage. Because obviously you can disengage on targeting a minion and getting out of it, which is a great ability. Where did that mirror go? She went to that right lane. I want to show you how this character actually ganks. I think you could do this in the jungle, but I don't want to do it yet because obviously in the mid lane you gain so many advantages of getting so much early XP before you actually rotate. And that is great to see. Yeah, 3v2, easy. Female won't be able to kill me. Let's see. Bursting down because he's going to try and run away with Reaping Dash. And we got our ability. And we're able to pretty much go towards this character and be able to kill it quite easily. It's so great. I love it. And mates, if you want to clear waves with your Q ability in the late game, you can do so on the super minions, because it will delete that super minion instantly. From 1,700 health to 0 straight away. You gotta love that, boys. It's crazy good for clearing out those super minions. The thing is, it comes back like every 8 seconds, I think, around that. So it's still good. We maxed out our E ability, which does right now 270 damage. That's with us having unspent points as well. That is crazy good. Our Fizz does 400. It's still the same. Nothing too crazy. I think I might back and buy some items. Does this have... yes, it does have strike upgrades. What's another item that we can get? I think we're going to get Broil's Key to show how much damage comes out of this character. There we go. So right now we're doing 300 with one ability. That is crazy for Channel Slip. It's not a burst ability. It just gets you to a certain place so then you're able to burst them with your Dark Tide ability and your Ultimate Feast, which is now doing 500 damage. Oh my god, I could do 800 damage within 1 second. 850, no? 1,000 something in 1 second. That's how crazy that is. Whoa. And I can press Q again? No, I can't. I have to show you how this actually works. The Q ability on a minion. Because that's it. Oh, I just put a point into my ultimate. So obviously the ultimate, I think the cooldown may decrease, because obviously that's what happens every time. But then also, the stun is still the same. Followed by, see if I Q towards his Grux, I go behind him, do some damage, and see that, oh wow, he stunned me, so then, what? That was weird. I couldn't press Q again. We're gonna try this, wait, we need to test this. So that looks like a weird interaction. See that minion there? I go under tower, kill it, and see that red piece thing? I dodge it. There we go, easy. In and out within a second. She can dive like no tomorrow and burst down a target that's trying to recall. That's one interesting mechanic, I'm gonna be honest. Dark Tide. Oh my god, wait, blink. Go in there, clean up, wait for a bit, then go re-trigger and go back to the original position. That is how crazy this character is. She works really well in the right hands. I don't want to say she's too hard to master, because you can try to do so and it's really fun to play this actual character. And at this very moment, I think her damage is like off the charts, and there's not many things that can really stop her, because if someone's trying to carry an enemy team, you can just instantly delete them. That's why I've done a majority of my games that I play with this actual character, and it's pretty good. So I think this character will be somewhat hard to master. But if you do master it, oh my god, not by getting level 10, that just doesn't mean anything. But if you understand the mechanics of this character and when to use certain abilities in certain scenarios, you'll be able to win every match that you play. I think she could have the potential of having the highest win rate if you play this character right. As individual players, not the overall amount of the community playing this character, because everyone's been playing this character, it's guaranteed. There's going to be a lot of people that don't understand how to play it. That's why you have to watch videos like this and pretty much learn how to play, because once you go into the game, you have all the information that you need to be able to burst down target within a second. Like that. Easy. That's what I love about this character. So good. It is so good. One of the best characters that have come out in ages. Like, I like Queen, I like all the other heroes, don't get me wrong. But this character fits my playstyle so well. Being aggressive, but also being somewhat patient when you play this character. So that's really good. So mates, in the comment section down below, tell me how you feel about this character, tell me how you think about his abilities and the scaling and everything about this character, because, oh my god guys, she's crazy good in my eyes, and I know you guys might think the same, so leave your comment in the comment section down below. So if you mates do enjoy this video, show your support by smashing that like button. Let's try to get Obviously, 100 likes, I think that's pretty easy for you guys. You've been smashing it lately for like a week or two, getting 100 likes on the majority of the videos. That is insane. So let's try to do that once more. And if you may want to see more Paragon Gaming content and Paragon Gaming news, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time's go, but don't you worry. We'll back very soon. Hey, Chats boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. If you ever see me on the Agora, you better be terrified when I'm playing Countess, the bloodthirsty vampire.